If you know that tonight will be your last night on earth and tomorrow you're gonna die, what will you do? How do you spend your last night? How do you treat your friends, your families, and your loved ones? Kung alam mo bukas mamamatay ka, ano kayang gagawin mo? Jesus, the night before his crucifixion, he gathered his disciples and instructed them what to do. He left them something to remember. And as we start the Easter Triduum celebration, tonight is the last personal bonding of Jesus with his disciples. He left three things for them to remember him. Three things he did. Number one, he instituted the Eucharist. And he's telling his disciples, do this in memory of me. But the friends, the Lord instituted the Eucharist, the Mass, because the Lord wants the disciples to gather together. The Lord wants his disciples to be in communion with one another. You know what? We love gatherings, right? And remember, during COVID time, some of us were not happy when we are deprived to gather. And I believe when we gather together, failure is impossible. When we gather together, we scatter the spirit of joy. We gather because we love to celebrate. And the Eucharist is a gathering to remember. Jesus instituted the Eucharist because it is dangerous for us to be alone. Jesus instituted the Eucharist because he is the Emmanuel. He wanted to be with us. And my dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, keep joining and keep attending the Eucharistic gathering. Why? Because when you are Eucharistic, you will be less materialistic. I say it again. When you are Eucharistic, you will be less materialistic. And second things that Jesus did, he also instituted the priesthood. The Eucharist and the priesthood are inseparable, because without priest, there will be no Eucharists. They are intertwined. You cannot separate Eucharist from the priesthood, priesthood from the Eucharist. That's why Satan, is very upset and very jealous with priests. Satan is always looking for ways and chances to destroy the priesthood, because to destroy the priesthood is to eliminate the Eucharistic celebration. Satan is making priesthood undesirable, and Satan will discourage young men to consider priestly life. Satan will make sure and will deceive young men that priesthood is out of place, that priesthood is boring, that priesthood is only for those who are desperate. Ang pagpapari ay para lamang sa mga talunan. Ang pagpapari ay para lamang sa mga pangit. Ang pagpapari ay para lamang sa mga walang kwenta. And that's this is deception of the devil, because the devil will try as much as possible to eliminate Eucharistic gatherings by discouraging young men to consider priestly life. That's why, my dear friends, dear brothers and sisters, faithful followers of the Daily Gospel Reflection with Father Jack, please, if you have sons, pag may anak kayong mga lalaki, encourage your son to consider priestly life. And if you don't have one, I suggest, support priestly vocation. Sponsor a seminarian in your diocese. Today, I would like to take this opportunity to thank those individuals, those people who supported me, who helped me in my long journey to the priesthood. It was a long journey, but it is a happy journey. I express my gratitude to those who pray for me every day, for those people who are remembering me in their prayers. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the encouragement. And please continue to remember us, your priest, in your prayers. And finally, Jesus mandated his disciples not to forget to exercise humility by serving each other. And you know what? Jesus made the example by washing the feet of his disciples. My dear friends, service is the best expression of love, because I believe you cannot serve if you don't know how to love. And the instruction of Jesus to his disciples and to all of us is do to others what he does to us. Learn to bend down. And Jesus today is teaching me and you, if we wanted to go up, we need to go down. Like Jesus, let us bend down. And the friends, allow our feet to lead us to the gathering of the Eucharistic celebration. Allow your feet to spread and encourage young men to pursue priestly life. But friends, allow your feet to bring service to others. Use your feet to promote vocation and to encourage young men to pursue priestly and religious life. Allow your feet to be an instrument of Eucharistic gathering, and allow your feet to be the source of healing and inspiration to all the people you meet. Today, be Eucharistic, because when we are Eucharistic, as what I've told you, we will be less materialistic. Pray for your priests and serve one another. Amen.